I've been having odd dreams lately of the person who played Games of Hell. Lately, though, it's been through his perspective. 4 nights ago, I was him in the first Games of Hell. 3 nights ago, I was him again in the second Games of Hell, where his friend Kobe died. 2 nights ago, I saw how he, Gene, Greg, and Gary worked so well together, and I had a revelation. You see, I was being fed these dreams by the person who played in Games of Hell. On the police report that I snooped for, they mention his name. Finally, the one who played Games of Hell. His name was Chris. They, and by they I mean the police, listed his death as a suicide. In the dreams, Chris would show me that he did not kill himself like the others in the third game, and like the police have reported. The demon, the bus driver, made him do it. He made him kill himself so he could go to that other dimension that they talked about in the second Games of Hell Chris played. Which brings me to last night's dream. Chris came to me, all ragged, and his clothes bloody. He told me the bus driver takes on many forms to get different gamers, but his true nature is one of demonic origins. He told me he takes different forms to trap gamers and to send them to hell with him, where he feeds on their life force so that he can remain alive. I asked Chris what I could do that he couldn't to stop him. Chris told me that he and the others can keep him occupied while I search. I asked Chris what he meant by search, and he told me that every demon, even the bus driver, used to be human. We can force him out of hiding, as well as force Chris out of hell by finding his real remains and destroy them. I asked Chris how I would go about finding his remains. Chris tells me that he is able to see the bus driver's past, since he is in the hell dimension. He told me that he was just like us, playing video games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, Halo, and he was attacked and killed by a demon. They say the bus driver was addicted to playing COD so much, he died. His parents were meth heads and never cared for the boy. His body is apparently still at the abandoned apartment where he died. Chris said that was probably the spark. He met a similar fate, so since he never got a proper burial, his afterlife has been nothing but killing people, much like how he died himself. Chris told me to go to the abandoned apartment complex. Lucky for me, this was less than an hour's drive, and it was just a small apartment complex, just high enough to kill someone if they jumped. I smelled something rotting. It was horrible. I can't even describe the smell in words because no words could describe the scent in the air. I was certain the body I was looking for was behind this door. I tried to open it, but it was locked, either by someone or because the apartment is so old the door was just stuck. I rammed the door with my shoulder and the door breaks. There I see the body of the supposed bus driver and the terror demon of Games of Hell. I go to the body, and as soon as I touch it, the bus driver appears.
"How dare you disturb my tomb? You will pay."
As soon as he says that, I remove the skull from the skeleton and I hold it over my head. The bus driver sees that I'm serious.
"You will play, and you will die."
Just after the bus driver says that, I bash the skull into the ground, making it nothing but dust. The bus driver lets out a huge roar and starts changing forms rapidly from the bus driver to what Chris saw as the demon in Games of Hell. The bus driver forces Chris up from hell with him, and I meet Chris, face to face, body to body, in this physical realm for the first time. The bus driver looks at us and says,
"It's time for another game. This won't be Games of Hell, but Games of Redemption."
Everyone, stop and take a breath. Do you hear a demon in your head? A heartbeat in your chest. Oh no, oh no. Don't know, 'cause the devil's deceived us with the stress.